She'd taken 4,200 pounds from my account. I'm 58. She's 38. We'd been married for 7 months. I discovered it when my card was declined at Tesco Lotus. Standing there, holding milk and bread, the cashier saying, "Cannot use, sir." I checked my phone. My savings account, the one with my emergency fund, had been drained, transferred to an account I didn't recognize. When I got home, Kaimuk was packing a bag. "Where are you going?" I asked. She didn't look up. "My friend need help. I go Buriram, few days." "With my money?" She stopped, looked at me. No shame, no panic, just cold. "Your money?" "Your wife. Thai culture, wife can use husband money. You stole my ATM card. I not steal. I take. You my husband. You 58 years old. You have money. I need money. This is marriage. 20 years between us. I thought that gap didn't matter. I thought our connection was real. I thought she loved me. I was wrong about all of it. The ATM card wasn't the problem. It was just the proof. Proof that for 2 years I'd been paying for a fantasy. Proof that age gaps don't close, they widen. Proof that I'd been an old man pretending to be young enough to deserve her, and she'd been a woman smart enough to profit from my delusion. I met Kaimuk in January 2022 at a restaurant in Korat. I'd moved to Thailand 6 months earlier, early retirement from IT consulting, decent pension, tired of gray British weather and loneliness. She was a waitress, 36 at the time. I was 56. I noticed her immediately, not because she was stunning. She was attractive, yes, but not the young, model-type girls I'd seen other expats with. She was my height. I'm 5'9", slim, with kind eyes and a quick smile. When she brought my food, we chatted. Her English was decent. She asked where I was from, how long I'd stay in Thailand. "Maybe forever," I said. "Nothing keeping me in England." She smiled. "Thailand, good for retired man, peaceful, cheap." That word, retired, should have been my first warning. She saw me as old from day one. But I didn't want to see it. I came back to that restaurant 3 more times that week. By the 4th visit, I asked for her line contact. She gave it willingly. We started messaging, then meeting for coffee, then dinners. Within 3 weeks, we were dating. The age gap? I rationalized it brilliantly. She's 36, not 20, she's mature, experienced. 20 years isn't that much in Thailand, it's culturally acceptable. I look young for 56, everyone says so. We connect on a deep level, she understands me. My daughter Emily, who was 30 at the time, just 6 years younger than Kaimuk, disagreed. "Dad, she's only 2 years older than me. Doesn't that feel weird?" "Age is just a number, Em." "No, it's not. What do you two even talk about?" "Everything. Life, philosophy, travel plans." Emily sighed. "Just be careful, please." I wasn't careful. I was lonely. Divorced for 15 years. One failed relationship in my early 50s that ended when she moved back to Scotland. I'd retired at 55, thinking I'd travel, explore, reinvent myself. Instead, I'd spent 6 months alone in a Korat condo, eating solo dinners, watching Netflix, feeling every one of my 56 years. Then Kaimuk smiled at me, and suddenly I felt alive, younger, desired. She needed me, or so I thought. I needed to be needed. The age gap wasn't just something I ignored. It was something I needed to believe didn't matter. Because if it mattered, then I was just a lonely old man buying companionship. And I couldn't accept that. So I built a fantasy instead. The first 6 months with Kaimuk felt like a second youth. I started going to the gym regularly 4 times a week instead of my usual 2. Pushed myself harder. Told myself I was maintaining vitality. But really, I was trying to keep up. Kaimuk liked hiking, swimming, dancing at the occasional expat bar. I wanted to be the boyfriend who could do those things, not the old guy who needed breaks. I changed my wardrobe. Out with the cargo shorts and golf shirts. In with fitted jeans, casual button-downs, sneakers instead of sandals. I even bought skinny jeans once, Wore them twice before admitting they looked ridiculous on a 56-year-old man. I dyed my gray hair just to look fresher, I told myself. Medium brown. Kaimuk said, "Look good, darling," but I caught her smiling in a way that felt like she was humoring me. Sexually, I felt reborn. We were intimate 3, sometimes 4 times a week. I took Viagra, not always necessary, but insurance. I wanted to perform, wanted to prove I could keep up with a younger woman. My expat friends noticed. "You look different, mate," said Graham, British, 62, married to a Thai woman 25 years younger. "Happy, must be the gym." "And Kaimuk," I said, grinning. "Right, Kaimuk. She's lovely. How's that going?" "Really well. She makes me feel young." Graham nodded knowingly. "They do that, don't they? My wife too. Just pace yourself, yeah? Don't pull a hamstring trying to prove something." We both laughed. But underneath, I heard the warning. "You're old. Don't forget it." I did forget it, or tried to. I introduced Kaimuk to my expat circle. Most were polite. Some were envious, the single guys especially. A few were skeptical. I saw it in the way their wives looked at her, then at me, then whispered to each other. I told myself they were jealous. I told Emily over video call. "Kaimuk and I are serious. I think this could be long term. Dad, you've been together 4 months. When you know, you know. Does she know about your finances?" Come on. She's not like that. I didn't say she was. Just age gaps create power imbalances. You have money and life experience. She might have different expectations than you think. I dismissed it. Emily didn't understand Thai culture. Didn't understand that Kaimuk wasn't some gold digger. She was a good woman who happened to be younger. The age gap wasn't a problem. It was a number. Just a number. Kaimuk was affectionate in private, held my hand at home, kissed me good night, called me darling in her accented English. In public, more complicated. She'd hold my hand in expat areas, Pattaya, certain Bangkok neighborhoods, but in Thai settings markets, her hometown Buriram, around her friends, she walked beside me, not with me, no hand-holding, no public affection. I rationalized. Thai culture is conservative. She's being respectful. Looking back, she was being embarrassed. She introduced me to her family within 2 months. They were polite, welcoming. Her mother called me Lung, uncle, a respectful term for older men. I chose to hear respect. I should have heard age categorization. We took photos together. She posted a few on Facebook, maybe 3 in 6 months. I posted dozens. She rarely tagged herself in mine. I told myself she was private. She was hiding me. Month 3, the hiking incident. We hiked Khao Yai National Park, moderate trail, 2 hours. Halfway up, I was winded. Not terribly, just noticeably. Kaimuk was barely breathing hard. "You okay, darling? Need rest?" "I'm fine," I lied, chest tight. She smiled. Maybe too much for old man body. She laughed. I laughed too, but I felt it, the sting, the truth. Month 5. The club dismissal. Her friend Nok invited us to a club in Bangkok. Electronic music, young crowd, strobing lights. I went. I tried. I felt absurd. 20-somethings dancing around me. Kaimuk fit in. I didn't. After an hour, I told her, "I'm heading back to the hotel." "You stay. Have fun." "You sure?" "Absolutely. Enjoy yourself." She did. Stayed until 3 a.m. Came back smelling like cigarettes and energy, chattering about how fun it was. I'd spent those hours alone in bed, feeling old. Month 8. The generational gap. We were watching TV. A reference to a 1,980 seconds film came up. "I remember seeing that in theaters," I said. She looked at me, confused. "I born 1,984. That movie before I born. Math I'd been avoiding. When that film came out, I was 18. She didn't exist yet. When she was born, I was 20. When she was learning to walk, I was getting my first job. When she was in primary school, I was getting married, the first time. The gap wasn't just years, it was lifetimes. We'd been together 9 months. Marriage came up. She said, "If you love me, we should marry." I not young girl. I 37 years old already. Need security. I noticed she framed her age as urgency for herself, not ours. But I ignored it. We married 3 months later. Small ceremony, just us and a few friends. I felt proud, committed, real. She felt, I didn't know yet. We'd planned a weekend in Phuket, beach, restaurants, nightlife. I was tired after the flight, wanted to rest at the hotel. She wanted to go out immediately. You always tired, darling. You not have energy like before. I'm 57, Kaimuk. Long flights wear me out. My friend husband, same age you. He have energy. Maybe you not take care yourself. Translation. Other old men perform better. You're failing. I hit the gym harder that week. We were at a beach. I took my shirt off. A Thai couple walked past, maybe early 40s. Fit, tanned. Kaimuk said, "Thai man take care body more than Farang. You see, no belly." I looked down. I didn't have a big belly, slight paunch, yes. Normal for 58. I go to the gym 4 times a week, Kaimuk. Maybe not enough. I kept my shirt on the rest of the day. Casual conversation. She mentioned her ex-boyfriend. He younger than you. 42. Very strong. Very handsome. Why did you break up? He have no money. Cannot take care me and my family. Subtext clear. You're older and less attractive. But you have money. That's the trade. I felt it, didn't address it. Physical intimacy shifted dramatically over time. In the first 6 months, we were intimate 3 to 4 times per week with what seemed like genuine enthusiasm, though she initiated occasionally. From months 7 to 12, frequency dropped to 2 to 3 times per week with less enthusiasm, and I always had to initiate. By months 13 to 18, we were down to once or twice per week, and it felt duty-like. Her excuses increased. I'm tired. Not in mood. Tomorrow. Okay? In the final 6 months, intimacy happened only 2 to 3 times per month. The lights stayed off. There was minimal foreplay. Everything felt rushed. The excuses evolved into something more cutting. You want too much for old man. This not normal for man your age. Maybe you need see doctor. I took more Viagra. Tried to perform better. Thought that was the issue. It wasn't performance. It was endurance. She was enduring me. Public affection disappeared gradually as well. Initially, there was hand-holding in expat areas, occasional kisses on the cheek, sitting close at restaurants. After 12 months, she walked slightly ahead of me in public, avoided hand-holding in Thai-populated areas, sat across from me instead of beside me. There were no public kisses, not even on the cheek. If we ran into her Thai friends, she introduced me as my husband, factual and cold, not this is Warren, my husband, with any warmth. I told myself, Thai culture values privacy. The truth was she was minimizing visible association. Her social life changed too. In the first 8 months, she introduced me to some friends. We attended mixed Thai and expat gatherings, and she included me. From months 9 to 15, there were fewer invitations to Thai friend events and more girls-only outings. In months 16 to 24, her friends rarely came to our condo. When they did, conversations were 90% in Thai. I was politely acknowledged, then ignored. She went out with friends 2 to 3 nights per week and came home late. Age-appropriate male friends appeared in her social media, always in group photos. I told myself, she needs her own social life. The truth was, she was maintaining an age-appropriate life separate from me. Control dynamics shifted systematically as well. In the first 6 months, I made major financial decisions about rent, travel, and purchases. She deferred to me. You know better, darling. We split household decisions evenly. From months 7 to 12, marriage shifted the dynamics. She had opinions on everything. Furniture, condo location, car choice. Conversations became negotiations. I want this, but I think we should. No, I want this. I compromised frequently, telling myself, happy wife, happy life. From months 13 to 18, she decided where we'd live. We moved to a larger condo she chose. How we'd furnish it her taste, my money, our social calendar, when we'd see friends, which events to attend, and household management. I had no say in cooking or cleaning arrangements. When I questioned decisions, she'd say, "You not understand Thai way. I know better." The age weaponization began. You from different generation. You not know modern things. In months 19 to 24, she controlled my daily schedule. Why you go out? Stay home. Why you meet friend? I need you here. Demanded access to finances. Because married. And discouraged my friendships. Especially with single expat men. They bad influence. Her justification always used age. Old man should stay home. Relax. I take care everything. I became smaller, less autonomous. And I let it happen because I was afraid of conflict, afraid she'd leave, afraid of being alone again at 58. Month 20 brought a major financial dispute. She wanted to buy a new car, 800,000 baht, which is 18,000 pounds. We already had a car, a perfectly good sedan, 3 years old. Why do we need another car? This car old, I want new car, SUV. Kaimuk, that's a huge expense. Her age weapon deployed swiftly. You have money, you retired. What you need money for? You already old, you not buy anything for yourself. Give to me. I young, I need have nice things while I still young. You waste money on gym, on vitamins, trying look young. You still old, better give me money for car. The emotional amplification followed. Tears, accusations of not loving her, threats to go back Buriram, live with mother. I bought the car, registered it in her name, Thai law for foreign residents. Month 22 brought a lifestyle dispute. She wanted to take a girls' trip to Phuket. 4 days. I wasn't invited. Why can't I come? This girls' trip. You cannot come. We're married. Why do you need to travel without me? Her age weapon deployed again. Because I young. I need have fun. You old man. You cannot go club, cannot party, cannot do anything. You make me look stupid. My friends laugh when I bring old husband. I need time with people my age. You so boring. Always tired. Always want go home early. I wasting my life with old man who cannot enjoy life. I felt rage and hurt. I tried to argue. I do plenty of activities. We travel. We go out. You go out like old person. Dinner, go home. No dancing, no fun. I 38, not 58. I still young enough for fun. She went. I stayed home. 4 days of wondering what she was doing. Photos appeared on Facebook. Nightclubs, beaches, cocktails. Young Thai people around her. Smiling, vibrant. 0 photos of us had that level of joy. Month 23 brought a relationship security dispute. I noticed she'd been texting someone frequently. Her phone was always face down. She smiled at messages. I asked, "Who are you texting?" "My friend." "Which friend?" "Why, you ask? You not trust me?" This is problem with old man always jealous. Her age weapon deployed once more. Young people not like this. Young people trust. You old and insecure. You think because you old I will leave. Maybe I will if you keep acting jealous, old man. I can find younger man easy. Many young guy want me. You lucky I stay with old Farang. Suddenly, I was the problem. My concern became jealousy. My age became insecurity. She made me apologize for asking. The younger man threats became constant. Implicit threats came 3 to 4 times per month in the final 6 months. My friend's husband only 40. He can still do everything. Thai man my age, very handsome. Strong. Not tired all the time. She'd comment about actors and musicians. He's so sexy. Wish I have boyfriend like this. She'd tell stories about men hitting on her. Man at market say I too beautiful for old husband. He asked for my line. Explicit threats came during every major argument. I can find younger man tomorrow if I want. You think you special? Many Farang want Thai wife. Many Thai man want me. Maybe I should divorce. Find someone my age. You lucky I stay. Other woman leave old man already. There was evidence of actual younger man interest as well. Facebook messages from Somchai, a name she'd never mentioned, popped up as notifications. She took phone calls outside, speaking Thai rapidly. Weekend trips to visit mother seemed unnecessary. New clothes, makeup, extra effort on days she went out without me. I didn't have proof, but I had pattern recognition. My overcompensation behaviors intensified. Physically, I increased gym visits to 6 times per week from 4. I took supplements, protein powder, multivitamins, testosterone boosters, legal ones. I used Viagra every time we had sex. I maintained my appearance with hair dye every 5 weeks and bought new, younger clothes and skincare products. I forced myself to hike longer, swim farther, stay out later. The cost was £200 per month plus physical exhaustion and constant soreness. Financially, I increased monthly support to her family from 15,000 to 25,000 baht. I bought gifts, jewelry, clothes, electronics, anything she admired. Our lifestyle became more expensive. Restaurants, weekend trips, spa days for her. My total additional spending increased by approximately 40% from the early relationship. Socially, I tried to befriend her younger friends. Embarrassing in retrospect. I used Thai slang she taught me. Sounded ridiculous. I posted couple photos obsessively on Facebook. She barely engaged. I talked about staying young constantly. I was performing youth. She was performing tolerance. Both performances were failing. October 2024, Tuesday afternoon, Tesco Lotus in Korat. I was in a neutral state, just doing a routine grocery run with no suspicion. I was buying basics: milk, bread, eggs, coffee, about £15 worth. I swiped my debit card. Cannot use, sir. Try again. The cashier swiped again. Same result. Sir, card decline. You have other card? Embarrassment flooded me. People were waiting behind me in line. I pulled out my credit card. That one worked. In the car park, I checked my banking app. My checking account showed £1,240, which was normal. My savings account showed £47.82. My stomach dropped. 2 days ago, that account had £4,247.82. I scrolled through transactions. October 14, 10:47 a.m. Transfer to account ending -7,394, £4,200. Account -7,394. I didn't recognize it. I drove home, hands shaking. Kaimuk was in the bedroom, packing a small bag. Where are you going? I tried to sound calm. My friend Nok need help. Her mother's sick. I go Buriram, maybe 3-4 days. Kaimuk, did you take money from my savings account? She didn't look up, kept folding a shirt. I need money for trip. You took £4,200. Not so much. You have money. That's not the point. You didn't ask. You took my ATM card and she turned, annoyed. I, your wife. Thai culture. Husband and wife share money. Share means discuss. This is theft. Her face hardened. Theft? You call your wife thief? You took money without telling me. I tell you now, I need money. You my husband, you suppose take care me. What else you have money for? You old man. You not need save money. You give to me. I, your wife. I deserve. I stood there, hearing it clearly for the first time. You're old. You'll die eventually. Your money should be mine. I'm entitled to it for enduring you. Nok's mother isn't sick, is she? Silence. Where are you really going? I tell you, Buriram, with 4,200 pounds? Maybe I stay longer. Maybe I need buy things. Why you question me? You never trust. This is problem. You old and jealous. My chest tightened, heart pounding, hands trembling. 58 years old, standing in my condo, watching my wife 20 years younger justify stealing from me, and using my age as the justification. I'm calling the bank. I'm reversing that transfer. She stepped toward me. You do that, I leave. I divorce you. You lose me. Then leave. I didn't recognize my own voice. Cold. Done. She stared at me, shocked. She'd expected capitulation. You want me leave? I want you to stop treating me like a dying ATM. Her face twisted. Fine. Maybe I should go to younger man. He not accuse me. He not old and jealous. He appreciate me. Who's the younger man, Kaimuk? None of your business. She grabbed her bag and stormed out. I heard the car engine. The SUV I'd bought her. She was gone. I sat on the couch for 20 minutes. Numb. Then I opened my laptop. Time to investigate. Kaimuk had an iPad she rarely used, mostly for watching Thai dramas. She'd left it behind. It was synced to her Apple ID, same as her iPhone. I knew her passcode. She'd given it to me months ago for an app update. I opened the Line app. There was a conversation with Nok, her actual friend. Kaimuk had written on October 12, I take money from his account. 150,000 baht. Nok replied. You sure safe? He will know. Kaimuk. He old man. He not check every day. I tell him need for my mother. Nok. What if he angry? Kaimuk. Then I leave. Go to Som. Som want me live with him already. Nok. Som not have money like Farang. Kaimuk. No, but Som young. Som can fuck good. Not like old man. Old man have money, but that all. Nok sent a laughing emoji. You so bad. Kaimuk. I waste 2 years with old Farang. I 38 already. No more time waste. Take money now, then leave. I read it 3 times. Som. I found messages with Som, scrolling back weeks. On September 28, Som wrote, When you leave him? Kaimuk. Soon. I take money first. He have a lot. Som. How much you take? Kaimuk. Maybe 200,000, maybe more. Then I finish. Som. I miss you. I want you come back to me. Kaimuk. I miss you too. Old man so boring. Cannot do anything. I have to close eyes when he touch me. Som. Why you stay? Kaimuk. Money. When I get enough I leave. Som. I, not rich like him. Kaimuk. You young, you handsome, you make me feel good. I don't care about money if I with you. She was lying to him too. She cared deeply about money. But Som didn't need to know that. I found a hidden album on the iPad labeled Private, 47 photos. Kaimuk and a Thai man. Early 40s, fit, handsome, Som, at restaurants, at a hotel, at the beach. The dates on the photos showed they were taken throughout our marriage. Monthly, sometimes weekly. One photo showed them in bed, kissing. The timestamp read September 2024, 6 weeks ago. There were 0 photos of me in her camera roll from the past year. Kaimuk had a second Facebook account under a slightly different name. Kaimuk Sirakul, her maiden name. Her relationship status said, It's complicated. There were dozens of photos with Som. Happy. Natural. In love. Photos with me. 0. Comments from friends on photos with Som. I used Google Translate. You two so cute together. Better than old Farang. Finally with Thai man your age. When you marry Som. I showed the line messages to my friend Graham's wife, Noi. She's Thai, trustworthy, and blunt. Noi, please, tell me the truth. Did you know? She sighed. Warren, yes. Many people know. How many? Most Thai people in community. Kaimuk not hide Som from Thai friends, only from you. How long? Sam is her boyfriend before you. They never really break up. He stay in Buriram. She come Korat, meet you. When you marry her, she still see Sam. Go to Buriram every month. Say, visit mother. Actually visit Sam. Why didn't anyone tell me? Noi looked uncomfortable. Warren, Thai culture, we not interfere in marriage. Also what? Also, everyone know why she with you. You know, yes, you have money. She need money. This is normal for Thai woman with Farang. So everyone thought I was just paying for her? Not just, but yes. Everyone see age difference. Everyone know this not love marriage. The truth landed like a hammer. Kaimuk tell her friends, Farang husband old, boring, but have money. I take care him until I get what I need, then I go back to Sam. Warren, I sorry. But you should know she never love you. She loves Sam. You are retirement plan. I checked all my bank accounts over 2 years. Monthly transfers to Kaimuk's mother totaled 25,000 baht per month, times 24 months, which equals 600,000 baht or 13,600 pounds. Gifts including the car, jewelry, clothes, and trips totaled approximately 32,000 pounds. Household expenses, which I paid entirely, came to around 18,000 pounds. The final theft was 4,200 pounds. Total, 67,800 pounds. What did I get? 2 years of a lie. I believe she loved me despite the age gap. I believe she'd left Sam because Sam had no money. I believed our connection was real. I believed she was attracted to me. I believed we were building a future together. I believed the age gap didn't matter. Here's what was actually true. Her initial perspective on the age gap was that it was a tolerable transaction. I had money. She needed security. Age was the price. This evolved into growing resentment. Every time we had sex, she endured it. Every public outing, she felt embarrassed. Every argument, she felt trapped. Currently, she had an active plan to extract maximum money, then return to her age-appropriate boyfriend. A line message to her friend from August 2024 read, "Cannot stand anymore. He's so old, his skin old, his body old. When he touch me, I want cry. I think about Sam to survive." A conversation with Sam from September 2024 said, "Old man wants sex last night. I cannot say no. I think about you whole time. I hate this." The younger man was named Somchai, called Som. He's 42 years old, 4 years older than Kaimuk, which makes them age appropriate. He's a mechanic in Buriram. Their relationship timeline shows they dated from 2019 to 2021 but never truly broke up. They maintained their relationship throughout her relationship with me. Their physical relationship was active. Her monthly visits to Buriram were actually for Sam. With Sam, she was relaxed. Photos showed genuine smiles, no performance. Money sent to her mother mostly went to Sam and Kaimuk's joint savings. Mother's medical expenses were non-existent. Her mother was healthy. She used age to extract more money. "You old, you don't need expensive things. Give to me. I give you my youth. You must pay. Old man should be generous to young wife." Her Thai friends knew about Sam. She described me to friends as her ATM husband. Her social media was segregated. Thai life showed Sam, friends, and happiness. Farang life was hidden, minimal, obligatory. Her public behavior showed she was embarrassed to be seen with someone visibly older. Looking at the timeline of deception, months 1 to 6 showed a genuine attempt at a relationship. Sam was still in the background. The age gap was noticeable but tolerable. Months 7 to 12 involved marriage for visa and security. Her Sam relationship intensified. Age resentment grew. Months 13 to 24 were about exit planning. She maximized extraction. Sam was waiting. The age gap became unbearable. Currently, this was the final cash grab before leaving immediately. The key revelation hit me hard. She'd been with Som the entire time. She'd married me for security and money. She'd endured my aging body for financial gain. The age gap wasn't a factor, it was the factor. She was 38, wasting time with a 58-year-old man she didn't love. Som was 42, age appropriate, waiting for her. I was the obstacle, the bank account, the old man phase of her life she needed to cash out and exit. Kaimuk returned 2 days later at 2 a.m. I heard the car, the door. I was awake, sitting in the living room with her iPad in hand. She walked in, saw me, and froze. "We need to talk," I said. "I tired. Talk tomorrow. Now." She dropped her bag, immediately defensive. "What you want?" I opened the iPad and showed her the line messages. "I take money from his account. He old man. He not check every day." Her face went white. "You read my messages? You stole 4,200 pounds from me. That not stealing. I your wife. You planned this with Nok. And with Som." Silence. "Who's Som, Kaimuk?" "My friend." I showed her the photos. Her and Som. In bed. "Your friend?" "Yes, my boyfriend. You want know why? Because you old. You 58. I 38. I cannot be with old man forever. I need someone my age. Someone who understand me. You think young woman really want old man? No. This not real. You know this. You not stupid. I try. I really try. But you too old. I cannot do this anymore." She shifted tactics. "You know why I with you from beginning. You want young Thai wife. You pay for young Thai wife. I give you what you want. You give me money. This is deal. Now deal finish. You got 2 years with young woman. I got money. Fair trade." I felt nauseous. She deployed the mortality weapon. "You will die soon anyway. What you need money for? I give you 2 years of my youth. You know how much youth worth? You cannot buy back. I 38 now. I should be with 40-year-old man, not 60. You take my youth. You should pay more. 67,000 pounds? That nothing for 2 years, young wife? You lucky I not take more." Then came the physical revulsion reveal. "You want truth? Okay. I not enjoy sleep with you. Never. Your body old. Your skin old. Everything old. I close eyes. I think about some. I do this for money, not for love. You really think I want old man touch me? I have to drunk sometimes just to do it. This is job for me. You are job." Each word was a knife. She delivered the social reality check. "Everyone know this not real." My friends ask. "Why you with grandfather? I embarrassed every time we go out. People think you my father. Your daughter same age me. This not normal. Even you know this. But you want young wife so you pretend?" Her financial entitlement poured out. "I give you my youth. Youth is more valuable than money. Money you can make again. Youth never come back. I 36 when we meet. Now I 38. 2 years gone. You should give me more. You should thank me for wasting 2 years with old man." She finally admitted the truth. "Yes, I with Som whole time. He, my real boyfriend. Yes, I plan leave you when I get enough money. Yes, I never love you. How can I love someone old like my father? Yes, I hate when you touch me. This was always about money. You know this." What she refused to admit was that she was wrong to steal, that she'd lied about her mother being sick, that she'd used my age to manipulate me. In her framing, she was the victim. She turned it back on me. "You are one who want young Thai wife. You are one who think you special. You are one who ignore age gap. I not trick you. You trick yourself. You want fantasy. I give you fantasy. Now fantasy over. This your fault for being old man who want young woman. If you want real love, find woman your age. But you not want that. You want young. So you pay. This is price." The emotional breaking point came when she said, "I have to drunk sometimes just to do it." I felt every one of my 58 years. The gym membership, the hair dye, the Viagra, the younger clothes. All of it. Pretending. I'd known. Deep down, I'd always known. A 36-year-old woman doesn't choose a 56-year-old man for love. I'd wanted to believe I was special, different, worth loving despite age. I wasn't. I was a transaction, and the age gap wasn't a detail. It was the entire relationship. In that moment, I felt every one of my 58 years. The gym membership, the hair dye, the Viagra, the younger clothes, all of it was pretending. I was 58. She was 38. That gap was never going to close, and she'd been counting on that from the beginning. In the days immediately following, I avoided mirrors for 3 days. I noticed every wrinkle, every gray hair where the dye had grown out slightly. Body aches felt amplified. This is what 58 feels like. The exhaustion was overwhelming. I hadn't slept well since the confrontation. I stopped going to the gym. What's the point? My mental state became obsessed with age calculations. When she's 45, I'll be 65. When she's 50, I'll be 70, if I'm alive. She has decades ahead. I have less. I compared myself constantly to Sam, who's 42, fit, age-appropriate. I reviewed my life. What have I achieved? What have I wasted? Mortality spiked in my thoughts. How many good years do I have left? An identity crisis set in. I'm not young. I'm not desirable. I'm a retirement-age man who bought companionship. Social awareness became painful. I was hyper-aware of how others saw us in retrospect. I imagined conversations, expats laughing, Thai people pitying me. Graham's comment echoed, "Pace yourself. Don't pull a hamstring trying to prove something." He knew. Emily's warning haunted me. Age gaps create power imbalances. She knew. Everyone knew. Except me. Questions tortured me relentlessly. Was I delusional to think she could actually be attracted to me? Did everyone see me as a pathetic old man? How long was she physically disgusted by me? From day one, apparently. Did she laugh about my aging body with her friends? Yes. The messages proved it. Was I just a walking wallet to her? Yes. ATM husband. How many years of my life did I waste on a lie? 2 years? 3 months? Am I too old to start over? At 58? Maybe. Probably. Will anyone age-appropriate want me now? Doubtful. Divorced. Aging. Baggage. Did my own daughter see me as foolish? Yes. She warned me. I didn't listen. Was the younger man better in bed? According to her messages, yes. Enthusiastically, yes. Did my age disgust her during intimacy? I have to drunk sometimes, just to do it. Was she just waiting for me to die? No. Waiting for me to pay enough, then leave. Most expats suspected the truth. Thai wives talk. Expat wives listen. They didn't tell me because it wasn't their business. I seemed happy, and they didn't want to hurt me. Their actual opinions were pity. Poor Warren. He really thought it was real. Current reactions ranged from pity, Graham said. Mate, I'm sorry. We all hoped we were wrong about her, to judgment. Another expat at the pub said, That's what happens when you marry someone young enough to be your daughter. You become a bank, not a husband. Some people avoided me. Couples who used to invite me to dinners stopped. Too awkward. The divorced old guy who got scammed. But there was also camaraderie. 3 other older expats shared similar stories privately. All age gap relationships. All ended in financial extraction. My status changed from Warren, happily married to Kaimuk, to Warren, the guy whose Thai wife robbed him and ran off with her young boyfriend. Back home, my family and friends had warned me initially. Emily said, Dad, she's only 2 years older than me. Doesn't that feel weird? My brother asked, 20 years, Rich? Really? What do you two even have in common? An old colleague warned, Just be careful. Thailand's full of stories like this. I dismissed all of it as jealousy, narrow-mindedness, cultural ignorance. I had to call Emily. You were right. There was a long silence. What happened? I told her everything. Dad, I'm so sorry. You tried to warn me. I did. But I didn't want to be right. The permanent change is that Emily now worries about me constantly. She checks in daily. She treats me like I'm fragile. The most humiliating exchange came when Emily said, Dad, she was closer to my age than yours. Of course it didn't work. You can't build a partnership with someone in a completely different life stage. You wanted youth. She wanted security. Neither of you got what you actually needed, which was someone age-appropriate. I had no response. She was completely right. I froze the joint account immediately. I reversed the £4,200 transfer with the bank's help, citing fraud. She moved out within a week and went to Buriram. Within 3 weeks, Facebook photos appeared showing her with Som, happy, public, proud. Her relationship status changed to, in a relationship with Somchai. Comments from friends were celebrating. There was zero mention I ever existed. She's still with Som as of the last I heard, 6 months ago. She got maybe £63,000 total from me because I couldn't reverse everything. She's 39 now, he's 43. They look right together. Age appropriate. Natural. I thought age was just one factor among many. It wasn't. Age was the relationship. She was 36, later 38. I was 56, later 58. She provided youth appearance, energy, the fantasy of virility. I provided money, security, lifestyle, financial stability. That was the exchange. Everything else, the love, the connection, the future together, was packaging. The relationship had an expiration date from day one, when my age became too burdensome or her youth became too valuable to waste on an old man. 20 years between us wasn't a detail. It was the entire premise. Graham's careful warnings, pace yourself. Noy's eventual confession, everyone knew. Emily's initial concern, what do you two even have in common? The waiters who asked, is this your daughter? The way Thai people looked at us, pity, sometimes contempt. The way her friends asked, why you with grandfather? I thought I was different, special, the exception. I wasn't. I was the rule, and everyone but me could see it. Why did I want her? Physical attraction to youth, yes. She was attractive, energetic, vibrant. An ego boost, absolutely. A younger woman choosing me felt validating. Fear of aging alone completely. 56, divorced, lonely, terrified of dying alone. A status symbol partly. Other expats noticed. I felt envied, recapturing youth desperately. With her, I felt younger, alive. I wasn't a victim. I was a participant. I wanted something from her youth, beauty, vitality that she couldn't give forever. She wanted something from me, money, security, stability that I could give until I died or until she got enough. It was transactional from the start. I just didn't want to see it. I'm 58 years old. Gray hair, even with dye, grows back, wrinkles around my eyes, forehead, mouth, a slight paunch despite 4 gym sessions per week, age spots on my shoulders and hands. Stamina declining, long hikes leave me winded, late nights leave me exhausted, sexual function requiring chemical assistance. I can't compete with a 42-year-old man. That's not defeatism, that's biology. Soma's younger, fitter, more energetic, and pretending otherwise doesn't change reality, it just makes the reality hurt more when it arrives. I'm 58. Kaimuk is 38. Those numbers don't lie, no matter how much I wanted them to. Looking at the red flags forensically, I convinced myself the 20-year gap was acceptable because she's mature, I'm young at heart. I missed it because I desperately wanted to believe love transcended age. What it actually meant was I was laying groundwork for self-deception. The lesson is to never ignore massive age gaps. They create inherent power imbalances and different life stage goals. I was never truly integrated into her age-appropriate social circle. I rationalized it as Thai culture is different and she values privacy. What it actually meant was she was embarrassed, maintaining her real, younger life separate from me. If a partner segregates you from their real social life, you're not part of their real life. When she said things like, "Maybe too difficult for old man like you" during hiking, I laughed it off. I didn't want to seem insecure or sensitive. What it actually meant was she was testing boundaries, expressing real resentment, establishing age hierarchy. Jokes about age are never fully jokes. They're truth disguised as humor. Her escalating financial demands were always tied to youth. I'm young. I need nice things while still young. I wanted to make her happy, prove I could provide. What it actually meant was weaponizing the age gap to justify extraction. Demands that emphasize age disparity. I'm young. You're old. You should pay. Are power plays. She posted everything on social media, except me. The relationship was hidden online. I rationalized it as she's private or traditional. What it actually meant was she was hiding the relationship from age-appropriate peers, maintaining a single image. If she posts her entire life but excludes you, she's hiding you. When she compared me to younger men, my ex-boyfriend younger, very handsome, very strong, I thought she was just being honest or nostalgic. What it actually meant was she was expressing preference, threatening replacement, establishing that younger equals better. Comparisons to younger men are never innocent observations. Physical intimacy frequency dropped, and her excuses became age-focused. You want too much for old man. I blamed myself and tried to improve performance. What it actually meant was growing physical revulsion, endurance rather than desire. When intimacy declines and age becomes the stated reason, attraction is gone. Control shifted as she used age justification. You from different generation, you not understand modern things. I wanted to respect her perspective, avoid seeming controlling. What it actually meant was using age to dismiss my input, establish her authority. You're too old to understand. Rhetoric is a power grab, not a cultural difference. For men considering age gap relationships, brutal self-honesty comes first. Ask yourself why you want someone 15 plus years younger. If the answer involves ego, fear of aging, or physical attraction to youth, proceed with extreme caution. Reality check the gap. 15 plus years is high risk. 20 plus years is primarily transactional. Accept this. 25 plus years is almost certainly transactional. If they're younger than your children, don't. If you proceed anyway, get a prenup if marriage is involved. Maintain separate finances with clear limits. Have zero tolerance for age-based insults. She must be willing to publicly acknowledge the relationship. Maintain age-appropriate friendships outside the relationship. Listen to warnings from family and friends. If you suspect exploitation, investigate quietly first. Protect your finances immediately. Accept your role in the transaction. Plan a dignified exit. Don't repeat the pattern. I'm 59 now. It's been 11 months since the relationship ended. I stopped dyeing. My hair gray is fine. I still go to the gym, but 3 times a week, not 6. For health, not performance. I stopped taking Viagra. There's no one to perform for. I've accepted that I look 59 because I am 59. Emotionally, I'm single and not actively looking. I tried one date with an age-appropriate woman, a British expat who's 55. It was normal. No performance. No pretending. We're friends now. Maybe more eventually. No rush. My self-awareness is high. Painful, but necessary. Regret runs deep, but it's instructive. Financially, I lost 63,000 pounds total because I couldn't reverse everything. I've rebuilt my savings and I'm more careful now. Socially, I'm slowly rebuilding credibility. I've stopped being the guy who got scammed. Now I'm just Warren. Older, wiser, lonelier but honest. I'm 59 years old now. 11 months after it ended. Looking back, the age gap wasn't just an issue, it was the relationship. Everything else was built on that foundation. Her youth, my money, mutual pretending. Could it ever have worked? No. A 20-year age gap means different life stages. She was 38, still in her prime, wanting energy and vitality. I was 58, declining energy, wanting comfort and companionship. Those realities don't merge, they collide. Was I a victim? Partially. Was I complicit? Absolutely. I wanted a younger, attractive woman. I got one. She wanted financial security. She got it. We both paid a price. Mine was money and dignity. Hers was 2 years of her late 30s with a man she had to endure. To anyone watching this thinking about an age gap relationship, ask yourself why. If the answer involves ego, fear of aging, or status, stop. If she's younger than your children, stop. If you're hiding the age gap from friends, you already know. Age gaps over 15 to 20 years aren't relationships. They're transactions with emotions attached. And eventually, like any transaction, someone wants to renegotiate, usually when you get older. And she doesn't. If you're in an age gap relationship and seeing these red flags, it's not insecurity, it's reality. If your Thai girlfriend is 20 years younger and taking money without asking, she's not building a future with you. She's extracting value before exit. If she's embarrassed to be seen with you, believe her feelings, not her words. Age gap relationships can work rarely, with small gaps, mutual respect, and no power imbalances. But if you're 60 with a 30-year-old, that's not love. That's a business arrangement. And when she finds a better deal or gets enough money, you'll know. Share this with anyone considering an age gap relationship. It might save them £60,000 and years of delusion. And if you've been through this, comment below. How old were you? How old was she? What was the final straw? You're not alone. And you're not pathetic. You were human. You wanted youth. You got a lesson instead.